So in this episode, we're going to get into all things Braxton child while the sisters are ripping each other head off. Honey, the clothes are out. They are giving kitten. They are giving fighting. They are giving very ugly, darling. And then next, we're going to get into Verzuz, where Birdman had Tamar on that stage repping for her sister. On top of Kelly Price was repping for, I don't know, where did Kelly Price come? Somebody let me know. And then we're going to get into Megan Thee Stallion coming back and giving us body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. And Lover Girl, her new release, 8 down. I think I had to watch it 10 times. Welcome to Everything Hollywood with Jay Simon. Now let's get into this piping hot tea of the newest drama in Hollywood. So let's start with all the predictions that Jay Simon always gives you. We are back with the renewal for Project Runway season 22, and Luxury Law will be on the panel again, giving us all of the chaos, the fashion drama, and the real opinions. So the latest thing in reality TV is the new launch of the Braxtons, darling. They've come with a new, revamped, refreshed version of the Braxtons, and it is starting with the most heated sister argument you have ever seen. We have Tamar accusing Tawanda of stealing money. We have Tawanda accusing Tamar of sleeping with one of Tony's men. We have Tamar accusing the whole family of sending her a cease and desist. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But this is what I have to say about it. What I have to say about it is family. It's sisters, and it happens. We watched it with the Kardashians, when Kim and Kourtney had a slap down, punch down situation, and now the Braxtons are at it. All I can say is that we need healing for the families. We need healing for the sisters. And I'm going to be honest, I'm really Team Tamar on this one. I feel that Tawanda is the real drama. So let's talk about what's been having social media in a frenzy. Is the top versus thus far between No Limit and Cash Money. Now, there was a lot of interesting things happening at this Verzuz last night, because we all know that Cash Money and No Limit owned an era. But let's break down a few things that was happening at this Verzuz last night. Okay, so we had Kelly Price there. Where does she come from? Secondly, we had Tamar there cheering her brother-in-law on. And then we had Lil Wayne not showing up, and he was doing a show in Vegas. I'm lost. I'm very lost, because we all know there is no Cash Money without Lil Wayne. And the fact that Tamar was there to cheer Birdman on, I was there for it. Because if you have siblings that you really love and you're close to, of course, sisters should be there. When one sibling cannot be there, the other is going to be there to cheer it on, darling. I was here to see Tamar on the stage as a hype man, but we really need to find out what happened to Lil Wayne. Like, we cannot say Cash Money without Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, Cash Money, Lil Wayne, Cash Money. So even though Lil Wayne and Toni Braxton was not in attendance of the Verzuz, let's talk about how Birdman FaceTimed Toni Braxton, darling, and Tamar was giving her tens for the new mansion that he just bought her, darling, and Toni was looking very put up, set up, and very fabulous, like the Toni Braxton, the legend that she is. So let's just talk about the collabs in music and how bridging R&B into 2025 has officially really happened with Kehlani. So now Kehlani's Folded has literally become contagious, and everybody from R&B is redoing the song, to the point where Kehlani has had to release a remake album. Now we have Tank on the album, we have Mario on the album, we have JoJo on the album, Brandy on the album. We have everybody redoing Folded, because it is the greatest moment in time of 90s music, and Kehlani has nailed it. Now, what we're going to need to see is what Kehlani is going to give us with the album, because the pressure is on. The pot is boiling over. I have not seen this many remakes of any song in a decade. And speaking of the legendary Toni Braxton, darling, she gave us a remake of Folded for her birthday, and it is on the release of the homage package for Folded with all the artists that have redone the song. We've never seen it done. Kehlani, you did that, darling. So Brandy and Monica has kicked off their new tour, The Boy Is Mine, darling. They have everybody on stage. Kelly Rowland is killing it in her bob. She's singing Destiny's Child music. We got Brandy, we got Monica. They're giving us Whitney Houston tributes. But Brandy actually went down on the second show because of exhaustion. But it's okay, she gets a pass, darling, because we know why she was exhausted, because it's giving very much the Brandy tour. Brandy's footage from this tour is eating. It's eating cakes, it's eating pies, it's eating everything, darling. You need to get your tickets for this tour. You must come in your glam, be ready to party. Brandy is giving us vocal Bible. She's giving us choreography. And of course, we love Monica. Monica's going to give us fashion. She's going to give us attitude. I think this is a show to be at. Make sure you get your tickets. So speaking of Brandy being in the spotlight right now, doing Folded, on tour, clearly the Norwoods have cut Ray J off, child. They're neglecting him. He is showing it. He's like a child acting out. He was just at a music festival singing One Wish, and I have 5 letters for you. D-R-U-G-S. It's giving drugs. It's giving drugs, darling. And I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to need from him. My one wish is a detox and a rehab. It's giving detox. The belly was falling over. It was giving completely out of it. It was giving like homeless on the street. I don't know what it was, but we're gonna need Ray J to get into rehab, stop worrying about the Kardashians, go back to his family, and make the one wish to get his life together. Thank you. So let's talk about the newest episode of Potomac Housewives, child. You know that they gotta give a good old dirty hazing whenever a new housewife comes along, and Giselle is always gonna be the ringleader of that. I was actually happy that Giselle was actually flowing with the girls in the first few episodes, and she wasn't giving us too much mean girl energy. But of course, the mean girl energy had to come out the cage when she tried to haze Angel Massey, the new it girl of Potomac, darling. Talking about some she used filters on all her pictures. Who cares? Everybody on social media is using filters, child. It is what it is. That's what you do. Things on social media live with you forever. But what they cannot do is get into Miss Angel Massey's bank account, darling, because she's fabulous. And she's building a $5 to $7 million home right here in Maryland. And she's married to the Bobby Massey, who was an NFL legend. Get into it. And last but not least, Megan just came and gave us a new drop, darling. Lover girl. Okay, so, hold on. I gotta sip. It's hot. It's piping. It's boiling over. Megan is that girl. The one. The body, the song, the beat, the choreography, the fashions. Megan comes and gives us a full situation every time. I think she's very underrated. I think that we really need to get into Megan more. Her being in love just makes it even greater because she is a lover girl right now. Her and her athletic boo is doing all the things. And honey, it came out in that video because baby, she ate you down. Very Aquarius energy. I live for it. Loved it. So with Potomac Housewives being mean girls, but we all know that at the end of the day, money wins. So Angel, keep doing you, darling. And Ray J, we need your family to come gather you. The wife needs to come gather you. The children, somebody. I'm just very worried. Brandy, we get that you was exhausted, darling. We need you to hydrate up and continue this tour out slaying boots. Versus, I'm gonna need y'all to go get Lil Wayne. Cash Money, need to get, there is no cash without Lil Wayne. There is no cash or the money without Lil Wayne. But I was happy to see Romeo and Snoop Dogg out with No Limit. Somebody please explain to me where Kelly Price came from. I'm still confused. And last but not least, Luxury Law is back for another season with Project Runway. I think fashion is getting good. So let's stay tuned. And if Jay didn't give it to you, darling, it doesn't even matter.